Okay, so I was told that we needed to do an update to our trailer and that we needed to make a new video. Even though we had it in the works anyway, here we go. So we're gonna paint it. We're gonna repaint the floors. We're going to
add an air conditioner.
And we're going to redo
Fix the roof.
Wish us luck.
Yeah. Wish us luck. So if y'all remember, we were very blessed by Port City Motorsports.
Yes.
With a nice 28-foot enclosed trailer. Well, for the last 2 years, we have put it through the ringer. So it is time to update it again. Some of the stuff's falling apart. The roof is leaking again. And it's not because we did a bad job, but I believe a branch or something has fallen through it.
It fell through when there was a bad storm and we had it parked under a tree.
I think another branch has fallen through and punctured it. I'm not 100%, but all I know is that the roof in the front has started to get a little wet and moist again. But we have to give a shout out to Mr. Jim and Miss Brenda Martin. They have come on board and sponsored Uriah and Judah with their go-karts. And I just got off the phone with Mr. Jim and I told him, he said, we love when y'all redo the trailer videos. We've watched it 3 times. And I said, well, you're in luck, because me and Christy were just about to make another video because we got an air conditioner that we're gonna finally install up on this thing. So we're over here getting it ready, and we're gonna get it brought over to the house where we can start stripping everything down and let her do her thing. So let's get this thing hooked up.
That's one tight turn, because if he goes off right here, he goes straight into the ditch. Woo! But instead he decided to put the truck in the ditch. Ooh! Woo! All right, to fix it up.
So now that we have the trailer over here, the first step Christy wants to do is we're gonna take these stickers off maybe. We're not gonna take that one off, but I believe these are coming off for sure. So this one's getting pulled off. And then the goal is to start getting everything out because we're gonna repaint. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm still gonna talk to her. Dad already came in here and ripped all my checks down, so we're gonna go ahead and pull the rest of these down. And then you can see where some of the molds from the water coming in has started back. But we're gonna get everything out of here, get all the checks out, and get all the tools, tires, and all this stuff out so that we can start pulling this down. You can see this is where, see that water? Look at that. So all this is rotted again. So something, look at that. Oh no. Yep, there you go. Something has caused this to start getting water again. So you can see that shouldn't happen. None of that should be able to pull down like that. But maybe once we get this off, we can see what's going on. But for now, we're gonna get everything pulled out and give us a clean working surface so that I don't mess anything up. So there you go. The old board is back off again. And you guys can see, I mean, I've already covered this up once. So there's a piece. That's the second level of layer of roof that somebody else did. And then I put a third layer on top. But I can already see one of my issues is that this right here is starting to peel down. Well, this roof, the way these trailers are designed, is these trailers are designed to have a crown on them. That's why if you look at a bunch of trailers, they got a piece of board running down the middle, like this here. But what has happened is this trailer is forming a hole. So you can see how I can lift that up. That center of this trailer needs to be lifted up and a board put back on it to make the roof like this. And so this is the only spot that's doing it. All the other parts of the trailer are completely dry. Nothing's leaking back here. Everything's good. But it's right here. So I'm going to actually get up on top and see what may be going on. But the cool part about this is now that it's open like this, I'll be able to get a light and try to figure out what's going on. But like, see right there? That's that old membrane I put on there. But this whole entire trailer on this front side, all this wood is rotten, but none of this is. It's like all this is good. Only this piece was rotten. So we'll see if I can go up top and figure out what's going on. Or if just by putting this crown board back on it and making this crown again back in the center, that'll fix it. But this is coming out because this will be where the air conditioner goes. But I'm for sure going to get in here with my shears and cut all this out, get this out, and try to figure out if maybe some of these holes that I put in right here are bad. All the metal itself is good. This is solid. It's just all this is bad. But let's go up top and see if we can figure something out. So I'm up top. You can see how nice all this back here looks. I mean, I haven't cleaned it, but all of my job that I've done up here has held up for over 2 years. All this I'm very happy with. Nothing back here is leaking. It is all beautiful. I just need to re-roll it, which I am. But I can see where my problem child is. So y'all check this out. Right here, this piece has come up. Y'all see that? Look at that. You can see the metal right there is where water is going in. And what is happening is that I messed up. And when I overlapped this, I started from the back. And you can tell I had to come back up here and fix this. But you see how flimsy all this is? What has happened is this piece has separated. And that is where the water is going in, right there. So that is good to know. I found it. So all this right here has come undone. So I'm gonna have to pull this up. See if I can get this up.
Is it the metal or the wood?
It's the metal. It's just this one piece right here has come undone, and water is forming right here and it's flooding in. So all I gotta do is go buy some more of this flex tape, and we'll get a crown in here, and that should seal up. See, all this is good, but all this is going away when I put the air conditioning in. But this one piece is all I gotta do. So I just gotta literally go get the right stuff to seal this back off and then put a crown in here and we'll be good. So that is really...
More metal or just tape?
Just the tape.
Okay.
So we'll have to order that on Amazon. You already taking a dinner break?
Well, I have 4 boys, so it's snack time.
Okay. If y'all need any old merch, I got some of the old 11 car merch for sale.
Yes, we do.
All right, well, let me see if I can get this junk ripped off. Okay, so I found the problem here. See this? So my metal overlaps plenty good, but it doesn't help whenever this metal doesn't stick and this thing's flopping. So I cut all this off.
Stable?
Yes, stable. So I cut all this off. So here's one spot, so you can see how it's supposed to be. Y'all see how sturdy this is and how none of the metal can move back and forth and everything's overlapping nice? Hold on, buddy. This one, this is how it looks under there. Well, a bunch of these screws have come loose. P51 Mustang, these screws have come loose, so these aren't doing nothing. So you can see that. That's junk. But this didn't hit the bar, which is right here. And then this, all these screws, which were right here, didn't hit on nothing either. And so this piece has just been flopping. And I felt my hand under here, and all this is just wet, which lets me know all that didn't hold. You can see right here where that did. So see how that side's solid? Nothing's coming in or out on that side. Well, from right there to here is where my water's coming in. So shouldn't be a hard fix.
Daddy,
what, baby? Zion's gone. But I got this stuff right here, which is this seal, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with this. So you can see I kind of skimped by a little bit, and I cut this thin, and I tried to save some money by going thin. This stuff is really, really thick, but I cut it down to really small pieces. I think I'm gonna go back to Lowe's and buy some more and do it really, really thick. But I've got to go in there and find the right bar and get that to where it's hitting on something where that doesn't just flop. So let me get them up here where they can walk so I don't have a dadgum issue here. So now that I've established what has happened up top, I know that that bolt or that screw right there missed. I don't think that is what's contributing to this, because you can see that this one is solid. So none of this is coming up, but these didn't hit on nothing. So right here, this whole entire panel is flopping. So none of this is screwed down anymore. So what I'm gonna do is all of this is good. So I know for a fact that the problem child had to be this one right here. So I'm gonna go up here and measure and figure out where exactly it is, or I may even drill me a hole down through here so I can see it. And that way I can figure out where I need to screw all these together so that none of this flaps anymore. So that's what I'm gonna do next. All right, so a little bit of an update. I got my crown board put up in here. So you can see now, I don't know if you can tell, but I've got the board in the middle of the trailer secured up in there, and now it kind of rolls down. You can see the gaps a lot bigger on this side. So all this is now pushed up, and this is a crown. I took and cut all this nasty stuff out just so it wasn't in here. So all that's done, cut that piece. And then I also came in here and cut this piece down. So I've got a little bit of this rubber sealant that I'm just gonna put in right here just as a patch. It shouldn't, none of this is leaking, I know it's not. It was all coming from right here where that piece is done. But now that I got that crown done, that roof won't flop as much. And so that's a plus. And so now what I can do is get in here and identify the top piece where I can screw that in. And then I may be able to even screw it into this that's secured. And then I'm gonna go up top and I'm gonna go ahead and get this out and cut all this out where I can remove it. So I'm only operating on my trailer lights here. It's gotten dark outside. Let's see if I can get this back on. But we have air conditioning. Too, son, it is cold. So I'm gonna get this thing wired correctly, and then we're gonna come back tomorrow and I'm gonna finish the roof up, and then we'll build some mounts for this. But we have freezing air right here. So back out here another day, and I've gotten a lot done. I was letting my camera charge up, but I want to show you guys. I've been over here doing some wiring. I got all of my electrical redone, and so been doing all this electrical stuff. I got to clean all this up, but you can now see I'm using my 8-volt generator, so it is working amazing right there. So I've got the trailer plugged in, and I've got lights, so it's working. That's how I know everything's working good. My GFI isn't tripping, so that's good. And y'all check this out. So I went to Lowe's, bought me the right size bolts. I had some old metal from my pure stock shifter. that I was able to take and cut and make little small angle pieces just like that. And so now this is screwed in tight, not going anywhere. That seal's nice and good, so no air or wind will get through or rain. And what I did is, here is the switch. So now I've got an electrical switch screwed in right here. And if I want air condition, boom. Oh yeah, I know it's probably windy on the camera, but if you want to turn the air condition off, you just reach up and turn it off. So that's really good. I'm happy with that. So now all I have left to do is put one more thing up. So this piece had fallen out, and so I'm gonna install it back right there for the other light. And I'm gonna go show you guys what I did on the roof. So there's the air condition, nice and secure. But here is the final job on the roof. So what I was able to do is I was able to patch it. So this rubberized patch held really good. What I did first is I put some screws and screwed these two pieces down with them like 10 screws with the rubberized stuff on it. And then I was able to put this black thing right here, which is like a rubber seal. And so I put 3 layers of that. I went over each seam or crease with small pieces in between each screw hole. Then I went over this one, and then I went back over it with that one. And I did that on both sides. So hopefully that will hold. If not, the last worst case scenario is to come back over and remetal just this front side. But I'm happy with that. That seal on the air condition is really nice. You can see it's got rubber all the way around it. And when I tighten that air condition down, it squeezed it way down. So I don't think I'm gonna have any water go through there. And now you can also see I have a crown on the center of the trailer roof where the water won't stay. You can see it kind of rolls off. So hopefully it'll roll off and get out of here. So I'm gonna do this last receptacle while Christy's going to get dinner. And then I've already got the paint and the board. I went to Lowe's and got the new board. So it's right there. So I'm gonna try my best to get it cut and ready for when she gets back. We can put it in and we'll go to painting. So I got my other receptacle up, tucked up in there. And so now I've got to go get my board, and I'm gonna attempt to try to get this board up before Christy gets back. But if not, I'll wait for her. So let's see if we can get it out of here. First, I gotta go get something to cut this out because it's in my way. Well, let's see what we can do here. And there you have it. It's all cut out. I got this piece cut out for the switch and this piece cut out for my receptacle. So now all I have to do is put all my screws back in and let Christy rock and roll. She's got to clean all this back up again, but we're gonna get some good lighting up in here. get the kids to bed, and she's gonna get to painting this thing. So I'm excited. That went up pretty good. At first I tried to do it by myself, but I realized that some of these channel pieces had come down so it wouldn't slide up in there really nice. But once I was able to get them all out, it went up there pretty easy. So now I'm just gonna go in and screw all these in, make sure I got all my screws in, and then she can rock and roll. I'll probably help her too. So there you go. It's up.
All right, Skylar got his stuff done. And you know the routine, if you've seen me do our other flips, I come out here at night when my babies go to sleep and me and Skylar get it done. And so it's my turn. Here we go. It's painting, cleaning. We're gonna redo the floor. We're gonna redo these walls. Let me just tell you, I'm gonna walk you around. Let me show you. Okay, this is what I got. Excuse my brightness, but this is what I'm dealing with, y'all. This trailer got loved on. Very, very loved on. Can I just, this is like the love. Paint peeled. Oh my goodness. All the mildew, because I gotta get rid of that because that's awful. And that's just because we live in South Mississippi and it is humid here. We have that on everything. Got the amazing new board up. He did an amazing job. I'm so proud of him. And so here we go. This is what we got going on. I cleaned out the inside of the cabinets already, and I already actually washed all this. And now to do it all over again because, you know, Skylar came in behind me. Here you go.
I can't see you. But
so we just finished. Believe it or not, we just finished. So we just have to poly or like seal coat. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We just seal coat the floor tomorrow, flip this little part and do that. But y'all, look at, I just want to say something.
What do you want to say?
I'm really proud of our thriftiness because you can take whatever you have. Joanna Gaines says this actually. You can take whatever you have and make it amazing with what you have. And we had leftover paint, so we just, look what we did with leftover paint.
Yeah, we used this was our paint from our cabinets.
This is my favorite color.
This was our kitchen cabinets in one of our Airbnbs.
It's my favorite color. And then the
wall paint was the other. Yeah.
So it's really like really fashionable because it's like this beautiful bluish gray and then Greek Villa walls.
And then we put the little flakes down, but y'all look how good this trailer looks.
It looks so great.
I mean,
And look at it in time, and that's like, babe, what has it been like?
Yeah.
Not even,
It's-
hasn't even been like 36 hours.
yeah, so y'all look at this. How much of a difference just painting your trailer looks. I mean, it looks brand new again.
Looks spanking.
And we have air conditioning
But
now.
we're about to have everything done.
Hey, we have a problem. Do you see what's over there?
My phone. No, I'm gonna climb through.
Your phone's over
I
there.
can climb through. It's not a big deal.
Anyways, y'all look how nice. Like, you know what I'm most proud of? That this has been year 3, and it's still holding up this well.
Well, honestly,
kinda.
I really like. It goes through the ringer.
Yeah, we use
through
this
the
thing.
ringer,
The
so-
4 boys running in here, the golf cart, but anyways,
Oh.
the nice new paint. Now we've got the right receptacles. We got our air conditioner. All of
care
our
of the
checks
leak.
are down.
Took
We
care of the
fixed the
roof.
leak, put brand new wood up. It's
lot.
just, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm so proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
And you know, we make a pretty good team.
yeah, I think so. So what we're going to do is pray for no rain. Oh, you got blue on that.
Yeah.
Pray for no rain. And,
Magic erasers take everything out.
well, I'm going to probably paint them black this year.
Praise God.
We're going to pray for no rain, and we're going to come back in the morning, and we're going to finish this video.
Yeah.
Put the vent up for the air conditioner, put all the receptacles in,
Hang our board back up.
hang the pegboard, put the,
I'm gonna make him let me paint it because now it's gray against blue.
no, you'll never know. But,
Paint it.
put the toolbox back in and clean it up, and we're going to do some small modifications like this year. I told her I'm getting one of them 12-volt jack winches, the battery-powered winches. I'm not winching this 28-footer by hand no more. This thing, it's killing me, especially when it's
Tough
loaded
guy
down.
gets his biceps.
I'm going to put a battery in here and so we'll catch you guys in the morning.
Yep.
Last and final day, which means it's assembly time. Time to put everything back together. I already got the top on, the cover for the air conditioner. And so I'm gonna go over here and look and show you guys what we've got. The floor is dry, it turned out amazing. There you go, everything is dry on the floor. So it turned out great. I already installed the air condition vent, the switch plate, and the receptacle for the front light. So all that works really nice. I'm not sure I like this though because it restricts the airflow. It does blow everything back that way. So that may be nice, but we'll have to see. I may end up building like an air duct or something that blows air so that you can see it really, or get the air really nice. But for now, I'm gonna start putting everything back together. I gotta put that board back on, which is hanging right there. Then I gotta wheel the cart back in here, strap it down, start putting all the generator and all back in and the lights, and we'll be good to go. I'm fighting some rain here, so I've got to get all this cleaned up real quick, but today it should be done here in the next hour or so. So let's get to work.
So, we're going to battle. Can I just take a bath? No, I want to take a bath. Yeah. She's clean.
Turn it this way.
Mommy, I was your painting.
job. Yes, you are doing a good job. So much good work being done here on the trailer. I got everything cleaned up. You see that? I started cleaning everything all the way around the trailer. Started putting everything back, installed my light, and now Christy is in here doing the final paint work on the fender wells there. But before we get this video wrapped up and this trailer finished, I cannot finish the video without thanking our video sponsor, Ettenwolf. So you guys just saw that Travis was sent an air pump, a digital air pump to be able to bring to the track. And if you have a flat tire or work on your car, well, Ettenwolf provided us with one as well. Since that we're doing the trailer work, getting the trailer finished, this pump will actually stay in our trailer. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. It comes in this nice box, but when you get rid of the box, it's even better. It comes with a nice carrying case. I love whenever companies include carrying cases with this stuff because you know where it's at and it keeps it safe from the weather. So I'm gonna turn this around, show you guys what we have, and let you guys see what it can do. So you see here I have a low tire. I think that I have a small nail in this tire somewhere. I patched it, which is right there. But I'm gonna show you guys why it is so handy to have this tool. All you have to do, it is very simple, is just pull it up out of the carrying case that it's provided with it. See if I can do it with one hand. There you go. And it is very, very simple. So this is how this works. Literally just take it and plug it into your tire. Very simple, you just turn it on. It has got a digital gauge right up on top. You put the PSI that you desire, 34, and you go with it. So there you go. It immediately starts adding air to the tire. It also has a light as well so that you can see what you are doing. Very handy to have. And so like I said, we are keeping this one in our trailer at all times for in case stuff like this happens again. So the link to this item is in the description of this video. We have to thank Ettenwolf for providing such an amazing unit here. So always good to have one of these in your trailer or anywhere at the track. You can air up trailer tires, RV tires. You can do all kind of things with this, and it's good to have it handy. It also comes with the charger and a manual and several other accessories for like baseballs, basketballs, motorcycle tires, air or floaties, and all that stuff. So we have to say thanks again to Ettenwolf. You guys check out the description for the link to this item. Let's get to the video.
Okay, so this trailer flip, I am going to dedicate to Jim Martin and Brenda. So you guys, thank you so much for helping support our sons and just our racing. So you are on our door. We're good to go. Thanks, you guys.
Perfect.
Whoop! Now you on our door.
If anybody else wants to send us any stickers for the door, we still have this much room we need to fill up.
Yep.
So thank you to all these people that have sent us stickers. If you see your name on there, I appreciate you guys. If you want to send us some more, please let us know. All right, let's show them the final reveal.
All right, here we go. Okay, we're done. It's all finished.
All done?
How long did it take? 3 days? 2 days? 3 days?
Well, we did just some touch-up stuff at the end of the third day. But overall,
2 days.
yeah, 2 full days.
2 full days. We're done. You want to see it?
Yep,
Okay,
I want to see it. Let's crank the A-Volt first so I can get some lights.
Okay. All right.
We got, I redid my generator mount up here so that we can do it, so.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Lights. Okay. Look, it looks so good. Everything's done. Everything's
Yep.
organized and clean on top. And every single thing has been repainted, Greek Villa.
Yep.
And then we did the floors and sealed them twice yesterday. They're little.
That finaling
Yeah.
touches look
I
amazing.
just did these right now, and we just did. What are those called?
The fender wells.
The fender wheels.
The wheel wells.
Okay, the wheel wells. Well, we just did those black because
Yep.
that's how you cover stuff is black, right? And it matches.
Yep.
So-
Matches the toolbox.
So that's it. Zach, come on, we're all
So yeah, everything's
and
done.
Skylar put this up, which looks awesome. Watch this.
Step back there and show them it blowing your hair.
Look at it.
It's
When
getting
you live
it.
in South Mississippi, that's a game changer. So yes, no, we used to last year. Me and Uriah sat right there,
Sweated like
almost
crazy.
inside of the cabinet with the thing blowing on us because we were so hot. We were dying while he was racing.
Yeah.
So this is going to be amazing. Now we need to get those like plastic rubber things
Well,
to cover
it's
the door.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a trailer door plastic deal. If you
Yes,
guys
and
have
like
any
magnet
leads on them,
shuts.
yeah.
And so we need one of those to keep the heat in, or the air in. And so we can shut that door, and then we need those. So that's our only last thing we really
Yeah.
have to have.
So if y'all have any hookups or leads on one of them things like she just said that closes off this back to like keep the air in, if anyone knows of any good ones, please let us know because we want one.
So we are.
Well, yeah, I still have to mount all that.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
It's our
worried about
extension cords
it. Look
for our
good.
lights.
I just finished the back, a little underneath because no one sees it but us, but it matters for us. So I
Yep.
just finished the back, and I have to seal it still, and then we're done.
And I have to put another board right here. This one broke, but I did fix this. Look.
I would say next year we'll do 2 coats of color, or maybe 3 of color, because it absorbed it so much. And we also did it at night, so
We couldn't really see that
couldn't
good.
see 100%.
Looks amazing with that sparkle
But with
though.
the sparkle, it's great. And I did 2 coats of seal, and I would probably do 3,
Yeah.
to be honest. So I'd probably do another coat of seal.
Don't look at everything on
I sure will. I'm coming, okay?
But yeah, babe, you did amazing. Look how good this looks from back.
Yeah, it looks great.
Looks amazing again. So
Looks
I'm happy with it. All these flat black accents look good. Like she said, them look amazing black. We're not putting any of our banners or checks in it back
Just
up
gonna
on the
let it be
wall.
pretty first, I can't.
Gonna keep it clean, but I made this bracket right here so that I can angle this light. So that's one of our own for you lights. So that's really nice to have. And
And I'm
so
going
yeah.
to, I think, right here on the inside, even though he threw stuff up here, I think on the back is going to be Uriah, Judah, Ezra, and Zion's little like earmuffs
Headphones
with their names
like that.
instead of them up there. So
Turn
not in
that air on one more time.
okay.
Ah, that feels
The
so
lights
good.
that are flickering are Ezra.
Yeah, that's Ezra.
So. That's killer. That's awesome.
Daddy, can you?
It's perfect.
That's the grill vibrating,
That's the
isn't
grill
it?
vibrating. I had to look over.
All right,
That's it.
so thank y'all guys for hanging out with us.
Thanks you guys for this second
Trailer
flip.
Flip,
and
yeah. Or not really a flip, remodel.
It's it's honestly just a spring touch up.
Yep.
So just spring cleaning.
So
This
we're
is
ready to
from
go to the
spring
track. We just need some cots. Now, because of the air conditioning, we need some cots and we need
cleaning. TV.
a TV.
Nah, they never used it
Yeah,
last
we took
year.
the TV down.
We took it down. They didn't use it.
You could
so-
sleep in this baby for sure, though.
Now can you?
Nah.
All right, well, we're signing off. Y'all let us know what you think.
Yep.
Like I said, y'all go check out the link in the description for Et and Wolf if y'all want a portable air pump. And if anyone, again, has any leads on that back stuff so that we can close in these side doors and stuff,
Yep. Like,
Let us
comment,
know.
and subscribe. Or else.